firing up my Char-Griller Gravity 980 smoker. I'm smoking this beautiful dry-aged chuck roast I got from Porter Road. Man, look at this thing. We're getting right into it. Let's go. Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to BKC Cooks. I'm Brandon Carpenter. Today I am smoking a chuck roast. Got this beautiful dry-aged chuck roast from Porter Road. Porter Road is an online butcher. They send life-changing meat directly to your door. I am an affiliate for Porter Road, so you can click the link in the description or in my link tree, take you right to Porter Road, order yourself some amazing meat, and I will get a little piece of the action to help support the channel. But yeah, this thing is beautifully marbled, man. It's dry aged. We're gonna smoke it the same way we smoke a brisket. It's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna season it up, get it on the smoker, and let it go till it's done. So I'm rocking on my Char-Griller Gravity 980. Of course, you already know, rocking with the good charcoal, man. I got my 8-pound bag. They just released this bag on HomeDepot.com. All the profits from these 8-pound bags go to fund a facility in Georgia. It helps feed hungry families. They do a lot of good work here. Definitely go to HomeDepot.com. Get yourself some of these. It's great charcoal. It's all I use. So, like I said, man, we're gonna get right into it. Gonna get this thing seasoned up. Gonna fire up my smoker. Once we get good, clean smoke, we're throwing this boy on there. Let's go. All right, y'all, so I got my Gravity 980. I got it filled up with, of course, the good charcoal, lump charcoal, that acacia hardwood lump charcoal. It's fantastic, burns hot. Don't have to really use as much as you would with your normal briquettes or anything like that. Also got some post oak chunks in there. Doing that because that's the traditional kind of Central Texas thing, post oak with beef. And again, we are kind of doing this like a brisket. So my fire is going. I'm gonna let it do what it does. In the meantime, let's season up that chuck roast and get it ready to put on the smoker. All right, while we're waiting on our grill or our smoker to get to the temp we're at, I'm gonna go at 225 and wait for clean smoke. I'm gonna season up this chuck roast. I patted it dry, and I will say they already tied it up. So that came like that. I didn't do that. Porter Road tied that up. Came packed like that. I think that's a nice touch. So I'm just gonna be using Montreal steak seasoning. I really like using this for beef. I like all the flavors that it adds. And I'm gonna go pretty liberal. Pat that down. Get the other side. I'm gonna get all sides. Make sure we don't waste any. Get all that seasoning up off the plate. Get it all around so we can have a nice crusty bark. And that's it. Finish mopping up all this seasoning. Make sure we don't lose any or waste any. That's it. We'll get it on the smoker, man. All right, we're gonna put our chuck roast on right in the middle. And I'm gonna be using my Meat Stick X. It's gonna get me the perfect temperature. Connects to the app. I can monitor my temperatures from anywhere I need to. So that's going right there, right in the center. So down she goes. So I'm gonna rock at 225. It's gonna take several hours, but we'll check back in an hour, see what kind of color we're looking at, and we will go from there. Well, it's been a little over an hour. Let's take a look and see how we're doing here. Yeah, I'm liking that. I like that color. I like the way it's cooking up. Yeah, it's gonna turn out pretty nice. See if we can get a little more detail here. Yeah, so that wood smoke is giving a nice, beautiful color. Bark is setting up. Don't get me wrong, we got quite a ways to go, but I like the way that's going now. So we're gonna check it back in a few hours. And I'll probably spritz it a little bit because it's getting a little dry. So I'll probably hit it with a little spritz, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna wrap it yet or not. I'll make that decision in an hour or two, so check you back then. We're about at the 3-hour mark. And again, I like the way that's looking. Let's give this another little spritz here. And I think I'm gonna wrap this because I got some things to do. I got a few places to be. I'm gonna let this this butcher paper take care of some of the work for me. So I'm gonna pull this off, get it wrapped up in the butcher paper, and then back onto the smoker. All right, nice little package. Get that right back on the smoker. So I got my meat stick working. It's gonna tell me when it gets up to temp. I think I'm gonna pull it around 203. And the app will alert me when that happens. So once we get to 203, we'll pull it, let it rest, and we'll slice it up. So this has been resting for about 2 hours in a cooler. You can see I got it wrapped up in towels. Let's get this thing unwrapped and see what we're working with. All right. So it's still good and warm. You can feel that from the towels. The cooler did its job. Man, I smell lots of smoke, beefy flavor. Fat rendered out nicely. Yeah, it smells great. So we're gonna get the old meat stick out of here. Yeah, it's still actually good and warm. So we're gonna get this on the cutting board, get that string off of there, get it sliced up, and get our taste test in. Let's go. All right, let's get to slicing on this thing, man. That's kind of looking like a brisket, y'all. Pulling apart like a brisket. Smells like one. Let's taste it and see what we're working with. All right, man. Time to give this a taste. Like I said, this is acting, looking, smelling, feeling like a brisket. Of course, it's not brisket, but getting that similar experience, man. It just pulls apart. It eats very much like a brisket. Yeah. And you can taste the difference with that dry aged meat. Wow. That's something else, man. That flavor difference with that dry aged meat. Wow. That is ridiculous. Man. Porter Road knocked it out the park once again. Shout out to the folks over at Porter Road. And again, I am an affiliate. You can buy through my link. Your purchase will help support the channel. Man, if you know like I know, you better get you some. But look, overall, this is really good. If you're looking for a substitute to brisket, I think this is a great alternative. You're not cooking up 10 or 12, 15 pounds of meat. This one was 2.5 pounds. It's really good. I mean, really good. very, very similar to brisket in taste and texture. The way it took on the smoke, the bark. I'll definitely be doing this again. So I thank y'all for watching, man. This is gonna wrap it up. Do me a favor, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that thumbs up, super chat if you're feeling generous. All that stuff really, really helps the channel, man. And I'm always gonna tell you, stop being scared and smoke something, man. I will catch y'all on the next one.